Yeah, I just had a Bailey's hot chocolate at 2:45 in the afternoon because I drank too much coffee and felt over-caffeinated. Just walking through my land. It's a blessing. Very privileged to have this. Nearly wiped out. And a dog loves it up here. Stan chooses to stay in the city, and I've got to be honest, I miss him deeply, like more than I can even express. It's so hard having this adult son that's very independent and lives his own life. I never stop thinking of him. He's the last thing I think about when I go to sleep and the first thing I think about in the morning. So yeah, there's just so much going on. You know, I'm in so many different transitions. I miss all my work family. I miss my family that's in England and Dubai. I miss my son. I miss my job. Yeah. Gonna be honest and raw about it. That's what I've always done and been. So this is about reflections on building a business versus looking for a job. And doing both. Tied in with some thoughts on unemployment as I progress into that journey. Kudos to everyone that builds a business. I'm very new to it, and my gosh, it's hard and hard. And I always worked hard in my career. I didn't slack. I only ever took 5 months off for maternity leave from leaving university at 21, and I'm now 46. But I've never remembered a time where I'm working up at 4:30. I'm working all through the weekends. Why? Because I'm passionate about it. I mean, I was passionate about my career, of course, but because there's the pressure, obviously, to maintain an income and build something for the future that's sustainable. So it's a good experience. But kudos to everyone that makes it in that space, and those that don't make it, because there's no guarantee that I will make it right now. But as I've been writing about in my book, life is all about a series of experiments, trying things and being okay with failure. Yeah, and then the other things, it's like building a business these days. There's never been a better time because you have everything ready for you. You have all the website stuff, all the community building stuff. You have Canva to do art and design. You have AI, although I don't know how I feel about that, because a lot of the time, you know, I pride myself on my own writing skills and analysis and synthesis skills. So I'm not keen on delegating that to a bot. There's also kind of never been a worse time, by contrast, to find a job. So I've been told, and so I keep seeing on LinkedIn. So you're kind of in this dialectic, I guess. Is that the right word? I don't know. On the one hand, it's all negativity and jobs market is terrible, and on the other hand, it's like there's never been a better time to be a creator and a entrepreneur. But I'm constantly vacillating between where I should focus my energies. And I guess the best thing to do right now is the thing that gives me the most pleasure and teaches me the most, which is the building of the business. Because I think, like Kennedy said, you know, we can try and get to the moon, we might not get there, but we'll learn a whole bunch of stuff trying to get there. So everything that I do could, I guess, effectively be used as a kind of portfolio for employment in a more structured, conventional sense. So this is, I guess, like a kind of meandering on modern unemployment of corporate people, because I'm seeing a ton of layoffs, and rather than write a misery-laden piece, oi, come over here, oi, rather than write a misery-laden piece on LinkedIn, which is what everyone seems to do, which I have to be honest, I can't imagine that actually helps their chances. I'm going to be giving my thoughts here, which is, I think the strategy is treat unemployment as a job. And look, this is easy for me to say, okay? Like, I'm talking about corporate unemployment where I've had a good career, I've had the chance to build up some funds, etc. I'm not immediately concerned about money, right? It's a very different story for most other people. Okay, so let's get that one on the table. But in general, what are my thoughts here is, yes, treat unemployment as a job, like basically working hours, and fill your time with skill building work, with creative work, with learning, doing, exercising, and be very, very busy, and join everything, sign up for meetings. Like if you have like a new platform that you inquire about and they give you the chance of an intro call. Previously I'd have been like, oh, no way, I've got no time for that. Nowadays I'd be like, yeah, actually I'll do the intro call. So everything that you do should be ideally something that builds you as a person, that therefore makes you more desirable anyway to an employer, but then potentially also has the side effect of leaving you with a business that is maybe eventually viable. But definitely no writing on LinkedIn about how miserable and terrible it is. No open to work banner on my LinkedIn, and constantly just believing in yourself and knowing that something is going to come right eventually.